Ugh, this is miserable. No, let's not stop for the night just yet. There's a few hours of daylight left, and I want to put some distance between us and the river. When we were down in the riverbed earlier, I saw a lot of disturbances and tracks. I think there's more than one gang of undead running unchecked along the valley. I want to get past them and ideally up this mountain. I know it's pretty slippery and muddy. I'm being careful. I'd bet dollars to donuts this rain and all of the melting snow is going to cause flood conditions. I don't want to be anywhere near the river when that happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and the flooding will take out a bunch of the undead, wash them all way downstream. No, it's just a weird chill, that's all. I'll be okay. Another hour or so and we can curl up against a nice cozy tree trunk and attempt to rest. Nothing. I'm just a little tired. I think I might have picked up a bug from someone at the trading post a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, in the days of zombies and undead, we still have to contend with the flu and the common cold. At least we've got some canned soup to share. That trading post was a miracle. I'm so glad we came across it. What kind of soup was it, anyway? Wasn't it chicken and rice? That sounds so good. Oh, gosh, I love soup. I could eat soup every day of the year. Absolutely. It's warm, it's comforting, you can mix and match ingredients to have something entirely different every time. It's great to eat and fun to cook, not to mention it's very easy to make. The next time I get my hands on a little flour and some fresh onions, I'm going to make us a rabbit stew that will go down in history as the best stew ever, I promise. Hey, what's bothering you? You've been really quiet today. Is it that infected guy we ran into this morning? Yeah, I've been trying not to think about it too. I've been directing my mind towards literally anything else. Hey, there wasn't anything we could have done. He was already 5 days into infection, just a day or so away from turning. We kept him company, we told him stories, we gave him a last meal, and we honored his last wish. However upsetting it was. He had the chance to kinda go out on his own terms. And we gave him a decent burial. In this day and age, that's the best anyone can ask for. We did what we could, and it sucks that we couldn't do more, but we can grieve for him tonight. For now, we've got to keep moving. Something else is bothering you. What is it? You don't have to worry about me being sick. I'm fine. Okay, we'll take a break, but only for a few minutes. Yeah, I still have plenty of water from what we boiled yesterday. Thanks. I look flushed? It's probably because of the exercise. I mean, we've been walking uphill all day. Yeah, sure, you can check me for a fever. But I'm fine. What? I can't be that feverish. Oh. I guess I am really tired. But I'm sure it'll be okay. It's probably just a little flu. We've got bigger things to deal with. Oh boy, here we go. Yes, I've got a little bit of a cough. Of course my nose has been running, but we're out here in the freezing damp. That's not unusual. No difficulty breathing. Yes, I've been getting chills, on and off for the last 3 hours. No pins and needles in my extremities, no spike in appetite, nothing like that virus. I have a splitting headache though, and honestly my whole body just hurts. Scale of 1 to 10? If 10 is feeling like I've been hit by a truck, then a 9. No, we don't need to do that. Those supplies are precious. We can't waste them. All right. I suppose that'll work. Pain relief and fever reducer in one. But just one tablet. Okay, 2 then. There. Thank you. I'm honestly not hungry. I don't think I could keep anything down anyway. But I'm fine for now. I just need rest. And we should find proper shelter first. A cave or someplace with more stable ground to put up the tent. No, I'm good to walk. Splitting up is a bad idea. We can find shelter together. It's just a little fever. I promise a little more walking isn't gonna hurt me. How much worse could I get? I'll be just... Fine. I'll sit here for 1 hour. 1. And if you don't come back by then, I'm heading up that trail right behind you. Delirium be damned. Got it? Yeah, I am nervous. Listen, I haven't said anything because I thought I was just being paranoid, but I think we're being followed. Since this morning, as we were leaving the grave where we buried that guy, I just had this weird sensation that we were being watched, and it hasn't gone away. It might just be the sickness messing with me or something, but I don't know. Just watch your back, okay? Yeah, I'll be careful. If anything happens, I'll leave my backpack up there behind that fallen log. Easier to make a break for it if I'm not weighed down. Just don't leave me here too long, okay? Yes, of course my pistol is ready. Go on. The sooner you leave, the sooner you come back.
Come on, sweetheart. This'll go a lot better for you if you just tell the truth.
I told you already, I'm traveling alone, and I'm not infected.
Look at you. Your face is flushed and your eyes are shining bright with fever. Sure, no bite marks on you, it's true, but you may have just ingested zombie blood or eaten an animal that was infected.
It's just a flu, I promise.
Sorry, but I just don't buy it. And why don't you have any supplies with you? You can't possibly be crossing the mountains without supplies. I mean, come on.
I lost them earlier. Zombie attack. I had to climb up a cliff and I couldn't take the extra weight.
Huh. Now, let's see, why don't I believe you? You're sick, zombie attack, and no supplies? Ah, well, looky here. Your friend has returned just in time to join us.
They're not my friend. I don't know who they are.
And yet, they came back for you.
We ran into each other this morning and were headed in the same direction, so we traveled together a little while, but we don't know each other. Leave them out of this.
You're a terrible liar. Perhaps your companion will be better to talk to. Look, don't play innocent. I know you're traveling with her. I've been following the two of you for a while now. When I came across her alone in the clearing, looking like death warmed over, and with no supplies aside from that half-loaded pistol and a bottle of water, it was fairly obvious that you just left her for dead. So, it looks like maybe now you've grown a conscience? Oh, come on. I didn't do anything to her yet. But she's turning. Surely you can see that. You're very much mistaken. She's turning into one of those abominations. Look, it might take a couple hours, it might take a few days, but it's happening. I can assure you of that. Common sense would dictate that I put her out of her misery right here and now, but I just happen to know some people, some scientists that are all about finding the cure. Look, they study how the virus replicates, how it takes over an otherwise healthy body, and that is the key goal right there. Your friend will not have had to die for nothing, I assure you. You know, and it helps that they pay handsomely for specimens just like this one.
I'm not infected. Selling me to some scientist isn't going to help anyone.
Darling, you just tried to lie to my face. I can't trust a word you say. Now, you on the other hand, you truly believe she's just going around with the normal flu, don't you? Well, I suppose only time will tell. But if I'm right, I'm not willing to give up a perfectly good test subject. Someone like her in the early stages of infection, she's worth a fortune. Our little group would be set for provisions through the summer. And if I'm wrong, well then, she can take her place as a worker in our camp. At that point, she'll owe us for nursing her back to health. Huh, you look strong and healthy. Why don't you come back to the camp and join us? We could use someone like you.
Please get out of here. They will kill you.
That's enough out of you, darling.
Oh no.
Whoa, hey there. I wouldn't go for that weapon if I were you. See, I've got some people out hiding in the trees out there. And they've got their sights trained right on you. You'd be dead in half a second. And what would become of your little girlfriend then? Alright, the way I see it, you have two choices. One, you leave here and never come back. Two, you turn over your weapons, you come with us, and you just work in the compound for a while. You know, the rest of your life. And if you set one foot out of line, we just see to it that you get bitten, and then we sell you to the highest bidding scientist as a lab rat. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hey, the choice is yours.
Please, go.
Good choice. Now say your goodbyes and get the hell out of here.
Go on without me. I'll be fine. Once I've shown them that I'm not turning, then I'll be perfectly safe. What do you mean you'll come back for me? Whatever you're planning, don't risk it. It's not worth it. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you because of me. God, you're stubborn. Be careful.
Now, Missy, you're coming with me. I've either got a nice bounty to collect or a new worker to train. Either way, things are looking up. Well, at least for me.